Hey, wanted to talk through the parts for Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, the Meredith Andrews arrangement that we'll be doing for our weekend Christmas services this year. So starting off with the acoustic guitar with the intro, you're just doing some downstroke eighth notes on the bass notes, if that makes sense. So your intro will be D, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and B, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Just playing those single notes. And then once you get to the verse, it continues that for the first two lines. Come, thou long expected Jesus, born to set thy people free. Now on that free, that note, I like to end here on the 10th fret of the E string. The reason why, this next part, you're gonna play these 3-finger chords where you have, it's kind of like the barred chord shapes, but you're only going to be playing the E string, the low E string, the A string, and the G string, and your open D string will ring out underneath. So you're only going to be playing those notes right there. So for a D chord, it's kind of like your D bar chord shape, but you're only playing those 3 notes. So you'll hear that F sharp on top, that G string note. So that's your D chord. Then when you're doing a minor chord, your first finger will go on the 12th fret of the E string, second finger on the 12th fret of the G, and your pinky, this is a tricky one here, will go on the 14th fret of the A string. So altogether it's a tricky switch. And then you slide that shape down to a B minor. Same shape, just move down to the 7th fret, and then to a major chord for the A, and then G. Then D with F sharp will be like this, and then G, A, D. Okay? So you're only playing from the E, A, D, and G strings for this particular part. That will complete the rest of the verse. Now once you get to the chorus, which is Israel's strength and consolation, we're just going to do our big open chords and strummed really hard. And so on like that. Just strum those things really hard. Give it a good whack because we're building some energy. The kick drum is coming in, so make sure we're matching that energy. Same thing with the interlude. In between, just match that same energy. Once we get to verse 2, you're going to do those 4-string chords again for the entire verse. And so on. And then chorus, you do the same thing. When we get to the bridge, it's just simple open string chords, cowboy chords, if you will. First couple of times, just kind of strum and hold. As we start to build, then you kind of start to, and so on, like that. So really that's it. There's a recording on Planning Center, or there will be very soon, if it's not there yet. And so you can hear how all of these parts go together. But let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. See ya.